Is this like this guy's only attack besides shooting Cheerios occasionally?
He crushes you, and he's shooting those metal bits at you.
Okay, because I saw him do Super Cheerios at some point.
Oh god. Oh god,
yeah,
what's gonna
happen?
Whoa, what happens
it's the
now?
Cheerios!
You only have to kill one of them.
Oh, you see what? And then the other one.
The other one can't smash you.
He just ejects out.
We'll be seeing more of him later, but wow, I didn't think that.
What happens if you kill both fast enough? Can you not kill both at the same time?
I've never tried that before, but I'm guessing what happens is the other half stops taking damage. So
yeah.
Either way, the pod's gonna eject, I think.
So this is gonna be much like the Phantasm guy, where he gets his revenge next stage, I'm guessing.
Pretty much, but it's not as cool as the Phantron.
Phantron.
It's Phantron, yeah. Phantasm Works is a cool name too. Wow, that kills me on the inside.
98%. What? And you call yourself a Star Fox expert?
I know. This stage is a bit different though. Instead of that,
this does look a bit different.
Normally, how the Venom stages work is it's two-parter. One run and gun everything. The other one is supposed to be a giant obstacle fest. Well, this one is like a high-speed obstacle fest with a bunch of shooting enemies. So it's like a hybrid of both.
It almost looks like a highway or something.
It is, yeah. It's kind of weird. This is one of those stages where it can take quite a few shots to actually kill those guys with regular blasters, but with these ones, they're pretty high-powered.
Yeah, you kind of just decimating them.
Yeah. As far as my thoughts on this game, it's kind of like a, not really a review, but kind of like a, would I recommend this game? We probably have more or less the same opinion, but I'm just wording it differently. It's that I really do love this game, and I actually honestly do recommend this to people, because for a number of reasons. One, there's going to be those retro gamers out there that grew up with the Super Nintendo, but this may have just been a game that they only maybe were able to rent from Blockbuster one time.
Right.
Or this could also be a game that's great for younger gamers that are legitimately interested in gaming history, and they want to see how far games have come. And in all honesty, the game is still pretty fun. I mean, it has its frame rate dips, and the graphics can be a little bit of an eyesore, but the action is pretty fun, I must say.
Yeah,
especially when you get the ultimate blasters. God, it's such a good feeling.
I pretty much agree with you 100%. Like, it's dated, but it's still a fun game, and I think it's such an important part of, if you're interested in the history of video games, I think it's a really important part. It was a big turning point, especially with the console wars back then, between this and Genesis.
Super FX chip was big. And okay, so then we have to deal with these like speeder bike guys, and these guys always kind of like bullets.
Holy shit, that looked like an actual human on that riding.
I think they're like purple alien monsters that work for Andros. Yeah, it is weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the first humanoid-looking thing that I've seen in the game.
And it's just like, it's not even.
They're 2D.
It's not even a 3D model. It's like.
That's awesome.
So he's gonna come in.
The Revenge of Rock Crusher without the crushing capabilities.
No, that was the Metal Smasher.
Or the Metal Smasher.
So now, if I'm really lucky, I can kill this guy in one shot. Nope. I did!
Oh!
Oh god, I cheesed that fight out. Normally what happens is you shoot him up, and then he tries to close his lid, and then he tries to ram you for a while, and then the stage will kind of like, the highway will like narrow in a little bit so that he gives him a better chance to ram you. And this will look familiar if you remember Minotaur's Space Armada.
This looks, oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
While this whole thing is going on, he never does a full, like, actual 360
I was gonna say, what's going on?
I don't know what the whole point of this is.
Like,
it looks cool, but we're taking the fight to Andros.
Uh-oh.
Thought you might make it here eventually. Joe Pepper's gonna do well.
Oh, I was like, is he gonna be manly and not use any retros?
I might have at the end. It's kind of a oh shit! I took that one short.
Oh!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I don't want to lose my wings. Oh god, that was a little rough. But then again, what happened is if you bank it left or right, you'll be. Oh god! We're gonna be careful here. So, okay, now we have to fight Andros again, and unfortunately, it is pretty much the same as the last fight.
Does he shoot more polygon vomit at you at all? Or?
No. Well, maybe he does. But what happens is, basically, when you expose his core, it takes more shots to destroy it. It's not until you go to Route... Wow, I normally rock this guy. For some reason, ever since I watched you play, I started...
Polygon vomit is just ridiculous. Like, I still don't understand how you avoid this attack, and sometimes it looks like you just totally got smashed by one and go right through
it's telekinesis, whatever that implies.
if telekinesis involved like actual force from vomiting stuff, it should.
Yeah. And if you're really good, I'm actually doing kind of bad and being cautious right now, but it is probably the best way to kill him. On the bright side, though, if you destroy his eyes and then start attacking his core, his face doesn't last as long when it regrows back. I guess that's the bright side of it.
Wait, his face regrows back?
You'll see when I get there, if I'm good enough. Hit detection, no!
Hit detection, no. I do think one of the coolest things they had in Star Fox 64 is that he does actually eat you.
Yeah.
When he literally like chews on you.
That is pretty scary. And then the coolest part about that is that actually you can actually shoot a bomb in there. That is the best part. So I'm gonna shoot a bomb here. And yeah, it's really hard, but I think it's pretty much guaranteed you have to shoot this guy up twice, because...
No, does his eyes have just as much health as the first time?
No, they have less health now.
That's what I was thinking.
But once again, I'm being really careful. He's actually really good at aiming today, for some reason. Oh, yeah, normally I could have wiped out both eyes, but I'm really scared of that.
Never before has a boss cried so many polygons and also spat them back out.
It's like bleed polygons out of every morph.
I just realized those are like probably literally his tears because they come from his eyes.
Maybe Rio's just a misunderstood villain. Who knows? And that is... Wait, unless there's more. No,
They don't do... Do they not do giant... They must not do giant brain in this game.
That was the giant brain.
That was the giant brain. They couldn't do a good polygon.
It's like a cube with Andross's face on it, like 4 times.
Explosions!
But you seem to exit the same base that you did on the Venom 1 route, though.
Yeah.
This is such a satisfying feeling, though, when you blast off a Venom. It's like the sky is... Like, the thunder has stopped, so it's like there is hope for this world again, and... And then just this little thing that occurs while you're in airspace above Venom, departing back home.
Hell yeah.
So a lot of what happens is pretty close to... so I'm just trying to think if there's any other thoughts I have. I will show the awesome boss reel again. That is so cool.
Yeah, the boss reel is pretty classy.
It's like sometimes I just want to like take that and apply that to like everyday dialogue. It'd be like, boss, MinotaurZombie. Weapon, roundhouse, size, 30 foot by 4 foot.
Oh man. 100%. 86%.
I got a B on that one. Let's hope Professor Pepper has a curve. At the end of the semester here.
No, I think you still got an A.
Yeah.
Possibly an A minus, but an A.
We'll see what I got. Because I think I actually have got all 60,000 points on this one before.
Is that like a max score?
60,000?
Yeah.
On routes 1 and 2, yes. Route 3 is a little strange. There's actually 7 levels on that route, so you can get a max score of 70,000.
Is that something you have ever completed?
No. Fortuna, I can't get 100 on that.
This is Corneria, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Corneria.
One of the few instances of voice acting in this game,
too. They probably saw, they were like, God, that's so cool. We gotta make Star Fox 64 all
That
voice
is one of the
acted.
coolest things. The 2 coolest things about Star Fox 64, well, not the coolest things, but 2 really cool things about it is the voice acting was just memorable, very memorable, and what was the other cool thing? Maybe the Rumble Pack, but that was only cool for Macbeth. Attack Carrier again, shooting stuff at us. This guy's like, I'm gonna snipe you and then run away. I like the sound effect that it plays when it like rotates up like 90 degrees. It's like that. I don't know how to do it though.
Right.
That was Sector X.
What was this guy, Professor Hang?
Professor Hanger.
Professor Hang time. Shit, the Shadow Thruster.
You almost got to see the Shadow Thruster, but I killed him just before. This guy is probably the toughest battle.
Yeah, he had the weirdest attack pattern of just like spinning around.
It is kind of hard to gauge too, like when he's actually gonna be close enough to actually hit you with his arms. The plasma spewer.
I wouldn't call that the plasma spewer. I'd call it the spinning arms or some shit.
Yeah.
The plasma balls were not the threat there.
Yeah, that is true. They went off on a tangent there. Yeah. This is the Metal Smasher.
Weapon smash. No, I just called Crush Attack.
I love this game.
They could have at least called it the Cheerios or something, because he
Yeah.
did shoot Cheerios.
Oh, you think what you're respecting Fantron again? Nope. This guy is. Wait for it. Galactic Rider.
Galactic Rider.
And his air bikers is his weapon.
He's like, I'm gonna shoot motorcycles at you,
and then I'm just gonna try and like ram you.
Yeah.
But that was really fun. It was fun to kind of show a little bit more of the game, and
Hell yeah.
I'll try and meet up with Minotaur again sometime, and maybe try and get a couple other videos out there. There's a few fun Easter eggs in the game, and Route 3 would maybe be fun to
Right,
try
we'll
as
do
well.
Route 3, and we'll cover some of those other secret areas.
The glitch might be fun to do as well, but maybe what we'll do there is maybe I could just like play through the game normally and then just and then start the set at that level just to
Right.
show you and to kind of explain things in more detail.
Alright, well, did the credits change at all?
No, the credits all stay the same. But I think I already mentioned the whole thing with the...
Right.
There is... I think you have to wait like 15 minutes, but there's a little jingle that plays after the words "the end" appear. Or 15 minutes since the
okay.
music stops or whatever. So there's more music, but that's a fun Easter egg. Basically, you just leave the game on, go fetch yourself a milkshake or something as a victory reward, get a piece of cake, come back here, and then just, I heard this little jingle.
Right.
I love it when games do that, like Super Mario World did that with the Special World, I think.
But you're right, yeah, that's not quite 15 minutes, like 3 minutes or something, and then they play the classic theme.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
Alright, well thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you, Chimera Brain, for showing us more of this game that I would never be able to show everyone.
No problem. We'll have to try and do some other stuff together. It's fun, so, what do you think? Should we, I really like this theme. I would point out, by the way. Like, in general, I would say, just another random thought before I head off, I really enjoy the music, as opposed to 64. 64 had some really good tracks, but as a whole, I would say this one probably had the better soundtrack. And some people are really into stuff like that, too, where you can play a game just Koji Kondo. This game does have some good sound effects, though.
Yeah, dude. Didn't Koji Kondo's jams more music, though? It's kind of weird to see him relegated to sound effects.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, though, in that weird little, like, video that they have in Melee, if you listen very carefully in, like, the beginning part, you can hear, like, sound effects from this game. You can hear, like, the single blaster and the bombs.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird... Oh, Ben Cheese.
Ben Cheese, that is kind of the best
I always
name.
have to point out Ben Cheese.
Ben Cheese.
This was yeah. Whatever became of Argonaut Software, anyways?
That's a good question. I feel like they didn't go bankrupt or anything. I feel like they're probably under a different name now.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. That'd be something interesting to look up. I'll look that up. So when next time we do Route 3, we can say what happened to Argonaut Software, because I'm honestly curious about that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well,
we've seen the end of the credits.
We've seen the end of the credits. So
we'll
thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks again. I really appreciate watching it, and we'll try and get another one out soon. Thanks.
Hell yeah. All right. Later, everyone.
All right. See you later.